When a layman came to Buddha and asked to learn, asked for meditation, then he told him, first we practice, walk while walking, eat while eating. Then after a few months of practice, and then finally they came again, then he gave him breath mindfulness meditation. The first one, walk while walking, eat while eating, is developing mindfulness. Meditation, when he taught him, is to sit down and close your eyes, observe the breath, explore the truths about yourself. In this practice of meditation, Patrizi calls it two wings. Meditation and mindfulness are two wings. Mindfulness of being fully present in the moment, being aware of the moment and everything that's happening in the moment, fully aware, present, is mindfulness. Meditation that we have been practicing is to empty the mind emptiness. That is mindfulness, is mind emptiness. So there are two different things, they're not the same. Meditation is to empty the mind, to know more about ourselves, which is the grander cosmos of the existence, to know more about our tiny self, to know more about everything that exists and experience that more, that invisible more, the whole more. Mindfulness is to experience that visible more. But meditation is about experiencing that invisible or the existence more naturally combines that thing that is visible, naturally includes the visible in it. If the practice of meditation is about knowing more, to develop understanding about ourselves more, about everything that exists around, then the practice of meditation is to increase our experience more here. Then mindfulness of being fully present to experience this is essential. And meditation develops this plenty. Mindfulness in the moment, to experience what that I'm going through. Right now, mindfulness about this lecture, being here. Only then will be able to fully grasp what is the definition that Chandra is giving. We all might have our own definitions of it. We all use meditation by itself, the word by itself, in many, many ways. People say, my walking is my meditation, my playing music is my meditation. Everybody has their own definitions. The moment you use, there's no lack of, the moment there's no mindfulness, there's no awareness, that present moment awareness, then we look at it and say, oh, meditation, I already know it. I don't need to even know what it is. So we are here, but we're not really present to experience. Instead, we're still in our own world of whatever that is. Mindfulness, and to increase our experience in a given moment, mindfulness is necessary. Mindfulness is being fully present in the moment, doing whatever that we are doing with non-judgmental awareness. Non-judgmental awareness. Extend this further with the curiosity to learn. In every moment, we are non-judgmental about what we are going through. Instead, we are focused on that experience. We are with a flower, we are in a garden, we are fully present with the garden, the plants, non-judgmentally, not trying to remember what somebody else has told, or this is not that good, or what happened to that one. Instead, being there today, without any judgment about that plants, that garden that we have, based on the influence of the past by anybody or by yourself. Then our mind is free of past or free of future. So we are right there with the garden, with the flowers, and we have a fresh thinking, we have a fresh view into it. And so we are fully experiencing. If there is no smell yesterday, no fragrance yesterday, or no, there is no something that you're looking for yesterday, and then you come say, today also probably it won't be there. That is being judgment. And then you look at it and then it won't be there because you're creating something. You're busy looking for that thing, extra leaves, extra stuff. But then in the process, you miss the whole idea of, smelling. It must already be giving great fragrance, but we forget it. It opened up so beautifully to look at the beauty. We don't even have the awareness to look at the beauty because we're busy looking at for something else in that moment. So we don't experience that garden fully when we are not there fully in the present moment, without judgmental, with non-judgmental awareness. With a curiosity to learn and with a willingness to, with a generosity to help. There are two additional things you add on mindfulness in every moment, just like a child. You know it. A child is constantly learning, curiosity to learn. So you're going into the moment. And whatever you're doing, we're saying, yes, I'm going to go and do this review. There must be something that I'm going to learn out of it. Oh, the same old boring review. Then again, one more time I have to do. You go in like that is not mindfulness. Then there itself, half of the learning is gone. The moment we conclude, it's this one more just thing. I have to somehow finish it, and then let's go. Then you go in to do that review with that attitude. We are looking at time and they're looking at first question and last question and somehow tick off. There's nothing there. There's no learning. Because it's switched off here already. With a curiosity to learn, every event, every situation in our life is always, every experience we're learning. Our experiences lead towards our knowledge and wisdom. We know that. We learn only through experiences. You've done once Himalayan travel, then you have suddenly enriched ourselves with so much knowledge, so much understanding or experiences. You do 5 times meditation, then suddenly you have so much information, knowledge about meditation, like now before. Before it is all very analytical questions. Really? The mind is going to become empty? Oh, no way. My thoughts will not settle down at all. It's not impossible. But our experience comes 5 days later, we have a different feeling, different experience. Oh, I don't know whatever that is, but I have this great feeling. I want to go and sit more. That is sufficient. We have, well, thoughts may be there, but the experience has come that it gives me calmness, gives me something, some kind of balance, and I just want to go back and be there again. Experience is leading to knowledge and wisdom. And so we want to be fully there in everything that we are doing. Being curious to learn in every situation. A meditator is developing that mindfulness to be there in every situation, and generosity to help or add value. In every event when we are going in, we want to learn, but at the same time want to say, how can I be of help? How can I add value to everything around? What can I do? Then we're giving back. That giving back makes us feel great and then connect very well with that experience, dear friends. You go into the garden, you're fully present and say, okay, what's new here in this garden today? And then you see this beautiful additional flower from behind that showed up. And so then suddenly you have a much more beautiful picture, a perfect picture, poster perfect picture out there for you. If you are fully present, then you catch that moment. Then you see, oh, okay, so the plant, the root, there's something here. Let me just clean it up. Let me see if I can immediately help there a little bit of water, whatever that is. Non-judgmental awareness to experience it fully, to be curiosity to learn. So being open and say, what can it teach me today? What can I learn from this? Oh, this plant last night and then now it's just looking the same. It just looks so calm, undisturbed. Why am I getting so disturbed in my mind about that problem? Can I be like this plant that is just sitting there, quietly looking at you, welcoming you? Whether you agreed or not, whether you have acknowledged or not, it still is giving its own flowers and radiance. Can I be like that? Maybe that will come. Maybe that will come when we have curiosity to learn. All of this will happen because our mind is one of wanting to learn from a given situation, given person. So, dear friends, meditation develops mindfulness beautifully. We meditate, this simple meditation is developing a lot of mindfulness as we go, as we practice and practice and practice. Mindlessness to mind, emptiness to mindfulness. First, there is no mind. We are all just too busy, too involved, we're not even bothered about what's happening anywhere around. We practice mind emptiness and we start becoming full, mindful again about things that are very important, and then we experience the moment. Mindfulness of talking becomes a very important aspect. Generosity to help. So I should be very, very clear about what am I speaking? Am I going to help add value in a given situation? Or am I simply just wasting somebody's time or even introducing fear into somebody's minds? Why should I introduce uh, fear in someone? Scare them. Oh, you know what? Yesterday, this such a big mess on the traffic on the roads, just don't want to go into any side, any time on that side of the part of the city. What is going to happen? I mean, that's one moment then. If we generalize, be in this generalization trap, and then say that way, and somebody has some real important plan, now is wondering, or she's wondering what's going to happen. Will I be wasting all my time? Just created fear into them just without even realizing. We think that we're adding value. We truly care, and you truly think it's going to be useful. Hey, you know what? I think I heard you. You want to go in 1 hour. There may be traffic. Just take it out and then go. That could be a great way of saying it. For all you know, it may not even be there, but I just want to be a little cautious because I just came last night and this morning. That may be a much better way of saying it. 1 year ago, we come back from a trip. Oh, we went to Bali. But you know what? Just that hotel is horrible. Yeah, don't even go there. I don't know, weather is just not, that's not the time to go. We do once. We do experience that once, but we have a big generalized notion of it and then talk about it. That's not having mindful speech. Mindfulness means total awareness of adding value to somebody and being there to say, what can I learn from this given situation? So we have to be receiving. We have to be in a receiving mode. We go into a meeting, when you are together, I don't know, in a group of people, the first thing we do is I want to just open up and be impressive. So I go on talking about whether it's useful, not useful, not in receiving mode. Somebody has already finished talking about that point, but you still want to repeat the whole thing. You know what? We went to this cricket match and that person came, this person came, somebody came, this politician came. We go on talking. It was already finished by somebody else. We don't have to repeat it again. It's not adding value. It's neither are we learning anything. We're just losing our time. Being positive. Buddha was know it. Please type what are the 3 filters that we talk about when we're developing mindful speech. What are 3 filters? Please type. Mindful speech, Gautam Buddha called it right speech. And the only thing I heard, and Patriji from him all the time, impeccability of speech. Patriji would tolerate anything, but not unscientific words. He gave so much importance. He had a lecture in Telugu called Vakshetra. We have 3 kshetras. Field of thought. Kshetra means a field. Vakshetra means field of words. There are field of thoughts, field of words, and field of actions, deeds. Thoughts, words, and deeds. In that, he was very, very clear. The field of words are so important. This has to be completely rectified. While sitting down meditation, mind is getting rectified, but the words get rectified only when we are very, very mindful, when we understand this. Because we have the environment constantly forcing us to say something, and we are trying to please people. So we are saying words of no relevance to them or us. Just to please, just to make a point, just to impress others, and we go on opening and then talking. Because it is considered that in a group, you have to open and talk. Otherwise, considered you don't know how to, it's not good manners if you stay silent. And wrong notions are there. So we open. Silence is golden. In spiritual practice, opposite. We learn from yogis that you only open your eyes when it's necessary. You only open your mouth when it's necessary, absolutely necessary to speak, not otherwise. And every word is energy. We don't want to waste our energy. And so is the case that when we are receiving, when you're not opening, then there is a possibility to learn from that thing right there. So positive, useful, and truthful, mindfulness of speech, the triple filters. I'm sure we're going to. Truthful, and what I said before, truthful, positive, and useful. It must be truthful. If you're really sure, ascertain to yourself it is true, sure, not just take a message in the WhatsApp and simply forward it because it said some known name on top. It's easy to change it. Ascertain to the truth, number 1. Number 2, is it positive? You know it by the tone of it, the content of it is not positive. Then what's the point? Is it even necessary to even share? There may be rare cases when it's not positive, still want to share it, of course. Somebody vacated the body, somebody died, and so then you are the neighbor, or whatever that you have to give, then you know it, of course, your responsibility to give. But not everybody around talking about it and saying, you know what, this happened, that happened. That's going to only scare people. Not necessary. Useful. No matter what it is, you are in a specific administrative role and you got to do what you have to do as a job function, then you are doing it, carrying it forward and talking about it. So dear friends, mindfulness of speech is important. mindfulness thought going into the positive, miraculous territory. Our thoughts, meditation will rectify. Our words, we have to be conscious to rectify. Our deeds, nothing we can do. If thoughts and words are one way, our deeds will follow. Somebody is angry, telling them, don't be angry. Why are you losing? By telling them, they're not going to correct. They can't correct. Who doesn't want to be not angry? Our children and we are interacting, and then so you probably go there, they're playing games. Oh, you don't even focus, you don't even concentrate. Tomorrow exam is there. Concentrate. Why are you doing all of this here, there? Concentrate. Okay, tell me how to concentrate. Did you ever think of what is a way to concentrate? Did you ever tell them? That concentration cannot come by telling them. They cannot correct concentration. The deed is coming because the mind is already distracted. You got to fix the mind to fix the action. So deeds follow our thoughts and words. So don't bother about trying to correct the deed, but correct thoughts and words. So teach them meditation to sit down. Give them some concentration techniques of visualizing and then counting 1 to 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as if they're going in a garden, then you can count 10 to 1 back. Another great technique. There are many, many concentration techniques we can teach if we want to. Meditation is the best concentration technique. So dear friends, meditation develops mindfulness. Mindfulness, when you're in the presence of people, looking into them, talking to them, exchange of energy. In a meeting, when you're speaking, look into the people to speak. We are looking at everything other than the person is speaking. Yeah, I went there, I did this, and then what happened, and this is happening. Talk like this. We don't even look at people. By the way, I was like that too. No different. But then later I realized when you're engaging with people, and then point by point, then we exchange energy. It's not just word communication, energy communication happening. The brain records that moment a lot more deeply when you connect with them. Their attention is there on you, and then their energy is going, the feelings are observed, and so along with that, the words are recorded. So then it is recorded a lot more deeply. Neuroscience that learns through more and more connections when you have more feeling and visual. So further we engage them. So mindful speech is to looking at them into the people in the meetings, in groups, connecting with them, mindful presence of meetings. Many, many things are there, dear friends. In our next 40 day, we decide to bring out these things of mindful communication and reviews and all of that. There's so much there that we can benefit. Presence with people in front. There are 3 people in front. Phone calls come, we say you wait. Always wondered when you go into the receptions, they'll make you wait, but they'll keep on taking phone call after phone call after phone call. That's more important than people in front. Being fully there with them, undivided attention. Being with our nature and gardens, we talked about fully there, experiencing and enjoying it. Walk while walking, eat while eating, dear friends. Our experience is magnified, our learning is increased significantly, and then our contribution is happening automatically if we remember these points. Non-judgmental awareness, with the curiosity to learn, and then with the generosity to help. 3 things is defines mindfulness. Meditation is developing plenty.